set up for people, why did you want to make this game, Starfield? Why did you want to create a new world?
You know, I think like a lot of gamers out there, we have dreamt of a game where we look to the skies and we can blast off into space and explore. We love to make games where we can explore these worlds. We've done like with the Elder Scrolls and the Fallout series, but we wanted to do something brand new where you could explore with complete freedom in the galaxy. It's a game we've always wanted to play that we think a lot of people wanted to play as well. It's kind of that dream game.
I'm sorry, what, Todd? Listen, guys. First of all, I don't do a lot of voiceover work, so bear with me here. But here's the deal. Yeah, I have about 11 hours in Starfield, and Todd Howard and Starfield made me want to buy No Man's Sky. So this video is, it is me promoting No Man's Sky because I'm having a blast. I wanted to keep playing it and didn't want to refund it in my first hour. Not even. I immediately knew I enjoyed it. So here's the deal. Todd Howard said full exploration. There's a lot of fanboys and girls out there, and you know what? I wanted to love the game. My birthday's coming up. My wife said, hey, you know, I don't know what to get you, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, you know what? Starfield. Bethesda's got a new game coming out. So yeah, paid $100 for it, early access. And thankfully, Steam refunded it after 10 hours. Couldn't believe it. So I'm just going to let some, you know, footage roll in the background of Starfield and of No Man's Sky, and we're going to talk for a minute, or 10 minutes, give or take. So, hey, hang in there. Come on. If you enjoy this, by the way, I'm trying to hit 1,000 subs, so let me know how I did. Anyway, but yeah, as you've already seen, first of all, I'm not real good at the transitioning here, so sorry again, suck at the voiceover stuff. But nonetheless, going from one place to another in the city shouldn't require a load screen. As you also saw, landing on planets. Todd Howard once said that the technology wasn't there, or that they wanted to focus on other things. I mean, come on. Okay? No Man's Sky was an absolute train wreck at launch. But you know what it wasn't? It wasn't a $200+ million AAA studio Bethesda game. Okay? Period. There is no reason, and I mean no reason, that Starfield shouldn't have had the seamless planetary exploration without the invisible wall, and then have to go back to your ship, take off, land again on the same planet, check out that area, sometimes super small, sometimes decent size, but there's no reason for that. I mean, come on. If No Man's Sky can do it, Starfield certainly should have been able to do it. Okay, just absolutely. This is Earth, by the way, if I'm not mistaken, that you're seeing right now. This is Earth. Sure, it's, I don't know, a ton of years in the future and everything else, but nothing. I didn't even see and this was I randomly landed here. Okay, a quest didn't send me here. This was just me landing and exploring, or trying to. And it's sad, because there was nothing here. I didn't even see any wildlife of any kind. Now, I'll admit, yeah, 10, 11 hours, not a ton of time. And I know people have been saying Starfield gets better the longer you play it. Well, you know what? If I don't want to keep playing after an hour or 2 hours, if a game hasn't sucked me in, then I don't give a shit if I'm going to start enjoying it 15, 20, 30 hours later. I don't care if I finish the game and it's got this great New Game Plus, which, by the way, I know what New Game Plus is, and I won't spoil it for anyone. I didn't experience it, but I know I've watched videos on people that have. And it's garbage from what I've read. Okay? It's a cop-out. That icon in the distance you see there, yeah, I ran all the way there. I'm going to let you watch me run all the way there. Or you can skip ahead, whatever you want to do. But, spoiler alert, there's nothing there. Nothing there. And it's just, I wanted so badly to love this game. Starfield, that is. I paid $100 for it. The digital collector's edition, early access, all that good stuff. And you know what? I was disappointed in the first. Like, I swear, before the intro stopped, I was like, and then I'm like, just keep going, just keep going. So I did, and the city. First of all, they had, what did they say, 177,000 lines of dialogue or something like that? Or 200,000 lines of dialogue? And I'm going to bring up Baldur's Gate 3, which will without a doubt win Game of the Year. They had, I think it was like almost 2 million lines of dialogue. Okay? And Larian Studios is pretty much an indie studio. Also right here, now I realize Starfield's a different type of game, but come on. Voxel, I can destroy the actual terrain. That's amazing. I'm a huge fan of that. 7 Days to Die, Minecraft even. Games that let you mess with the terrain, especially a game of the size of No Man's Sky. Honestly, when I bought No Man's Sky, I didn't know you could do that. That was like an added, oh my God kind of thing. So just stuff like that. You can't tell me Bethesda couldn't do better. They should have done better. I mean, people keep saying, oh, it's a Bethesda RPG. What the fuck does that even mean? Sorry, but come on. I am a huge Bethesda fan, or used to be. Okay? Beat Skyrim 9,000 Ways to Sunday, modded it a million times. Oblivion, one of my favorite games. I still own, I'm 54 years old, or I will be soon. I still own my original Daggerfall CD. Daggerfall, the original disc. I still have it. Love that game. Morrowind, all of them. And look, what you're seeing, planetary flight, flying around the planet, landing, all of it. Come on. They should have done that. And I know people are saying, oh, well, it's all about the story and the questing and stuff. To be honest, from what I experienced in my 10, 11 hours of the story, not that good. Okay, first of all, the voiceover actors, mediocre. Seriously, mediocre. The character models, come on, Bethesda, upgrade your engine. It's time. Okay? Baldur's Gate 3, I have almost 200 hours into that game. Why? Because it draws you in. The voice acting, the fact they did mocap, okay? Come on. That's how you do it. And they're not and Larian paid for the rights to do Baldur's Gate 3. They weren't paid to do it, they paid to get the rights to do it. Okay? And they put everything into that, and it took them, I think it was about 6 years, give or take, to finish Baldur's Gate 3. Starfield was 8. Straight up, 8. Okay, 8 and over $200 million. I think it might have been more, but I know it was at least $200 million. There's just no reason that it shouldn't have been amazing. It is not a $100 game. It is not a $70 game. And I think, honestly, one of the reasons they did what they did was because of it being an Xbox exclusive. They dumbed it down, I feel like, to make sure it would play on both platforms. I mean, look at warping. You can warp in and out And it's got your time to distance and stuff there and all that good stuff. It's super amazing in No Man's Sky. I should have bought the game sooner. Scanning. I mean, come on. Clearly inspired in Starfield by No Man's Sky. So, anyway, guys, like, comment, subscribe, and I appreciate your time. Take it easy.